How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on today? How you guys are doing? I had a subscriber ask me to do a video on how I got my amp boss set up, because he wants to buy the same setup as me. And I got my gain knob all the way down right now because I got no subs in her, and I got the LPF set to the middle all the way up, and the subsonic is all the way down. And the bass boost right here, I got it all the way off because I don't use the bass boost on there. And when I tune my amp, I tune it with a SMD box to make sure I got no distortion every time I hook up subs. And my subs are just sitting around right now in the basement, just waiting to come up on some money for like another sub in a 412 box. And that's going to be going up in there. There's my extra battery right there, just sitting around. There's my crossover. Took the fuse out, so there's no power going to the back at all for the time being. But here's my amp. It's a RP 2000.1D Skar. It's a pretty powerful amp. It's real nice. But if you're thinking about running the same setup as me with the VD12s, don't do 3. Do 4, because you're gonna run them down to 1 ohm. You're gonna get the dual 2s. So make sure, if you get this amp, make sure to get 4 of those subs. Because if you're gonna get 3 of them, it's gonna be too much power for those 3 subs. So I tell you this right now, do 4. Do 4 of them. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing 4 of them now instead of 3. So I'm adding 1 more speaker to the mix so I can disturb out the power to the speakers the right way. Because this little sucker right here, this Skar amp is no joke. It's powerful. And if you watch all the dyno videos on YouTube about this amp, you see this amp is not no joke. It's a nice amp, I like it. Skar all the way, baby. Skar. You gotta love Skar. Yep, coming up in a couple, I'm going to say maybe about 2 months, I'll probably have my subs hooked back up in here. Just give us some time, save up some money, get some other stuff. Oh yeah, and I also got my RC car. The car will be here by Thursday. So that'll be pretty cool to play around with. Get out in the parking lot, do some racing around. Have some fun. Other than that, I just been keeping busy, guys. But with the amp, if you don't have a SMD box to tune it, find a buddy of yours that has one and set the gain the right way. Because if you set it too high, you'll fry your speakers. You'll destroy them. Subsonic, that's for if you have a ported box. If you don't have a ported box, you don't need to mess with that at all. Like when I get my ported box, I'm gonna have to play around with that. I don't know how much to set it up to because I never set one of those. I never messed with subsonic. Probably like maybe 11 o'clock, maybe clockwise, maybe 12 o'clock. maybe 9 o'clock. I don't know. I would just have to play around with it. But there's my settings and stuff my subscribers wanting to see. The gain, I don't even have all the way up right now because I turned it all the way down when I had the subs in there because they were making noise. So now I got them all fixed. Once I get all 4 of them in there, I'm going to set it the right way and power the system back up and do some bumping. I got my buddy, he's a DJ. He's making some uncopyrighted music for me. Because he's got all kinds of DJ stuff, he could do that. So he's making all kinds of bass music for me that's not copyrighted. So that's going to be pretty cool. So I'm not going to get a copyright on my videos anymore. YouTube is pretty crazy with their copyright. And every time you tell people, it's only for demo purposes, and you still get a copyright. That's why I had to be careful with all the music I was choosing and playing. Because I'm not trying to get no copyrights. Yep, this little amp right here is a beast. So if you want, go to Skar. If you don't have one of these, pick them up. $229. Or if you got more speakers, or I don't know, maybe more wattage speakers, you could probably run yourself a probably 4,500 watt amp. Depends on the speakers you got. If you think you got enough power that the speakers can handle it, hook it up. Bass them. But make sure you always go by RMS wattage, not max. Never go by the max of the speakers. Always go by RMS. So I say you got a 4,500 watt amp. You want your speakers to at least be $1,250 a piece. Or $1,000 a piece. If you have $1,000 a piece and you have 4 of them, you can run 4 subs off that 4,500 watt amp without blowing them. Always remember to set your gain the right way too. If you don't set it the right way, you're going to distort them, you're going to blow them out. So if you're going to hook up sounds, do it the right way. Hook them up the right way. Tune it the right way. And always make sure to set your crossover the right way too. Don't never go all the way up on the bass boost. On my bass boost, let's see, I do like 2 notch, that's it, on the bass boost. Subwoofer output level, I tune it about maybe, if you can see that little dot right there, probably the 3rd one before the bottom, before the max level. I do it to about the 3rd one. The pulse, I don't never mess with that. Mode, I got set all the way over to mode. This one I got set to 50, so that's okay. Bass boost, like I said, I don't even go that high. I go all the way up to like 2 notch. Because you're never trying to blow your speakers, you're just trying to power them and get a lot of bass out of them. Putting too much bass boost to a speaker can blow them. So you got to be careful with that too. Yep, here's my setup, guys. I'm just waiting to come up on some more money so I can like add another sub to the mix. Then after that, they're all going back in. It's going to be louder than before with 412s. I can't wait. But the RC car will be here by Thursday, so Thursday I'll be charging the battery up and playing around with it. Maybe hit some jumps with it, maybe. It's going to be pretty fun. Well, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support, guys. You guys are the best. Remember, if you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button, guys. That would help out a lot, and give the video a thumbs up. And remember to tell your friends and family, sir. And you guys have a great day. See you guys later, guys. You guys have a good one. Bye, guys.